What up guys, it's Coach E and I'm back. I do apologize for the lack of videos lately, but I'm so excited to bring you guys as much content as possible and the best quality content as possible. Today's video, we actually got a comment in the last one asking for ways to break ankles. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Let's get into it.
Step back. Bang! Oh, what a play! There's an ESPN top tenner. Wow.
When you make a move like that, you get the crowd on their feet.
So majority of ankle breakers you'll see will come on some type of stop separation movement, and there's a bunch that we can find. We're gonna talk about 3 of them today. All right, so the first one's gonna be what's called an under drag. So we'll start just for reps right now, balls in my right hand. I'm gonna take a hard step and dribble on that left foot. My next step is super important. It's gonna be my outside foot, my right foot, diving down real hard, and we're gonna end up here in this stance a lot. We'll call it a driving stance, right? Because we're selling a hard drive to the right now. Okay, if my defender cuts me off, really overplays, we're gonna pull back under that outside foot. That's why it's called an under drag. Okay, for our reps right now, we're gonna make that movement, just pull ourselves back to where we started, find the same thing in the other hand. Let's just rep it out right now. I'm gonna show 2 each side. You guys at home should be looking for at least 5 each side, but as many as it takes to really find the reps. Let's take a look. Make sure we're really selling a drive here before we pull back. Reset nice and slow, take your time. Same thing, push out hard. Step that outside foot, pull underneath.
Swoggled, befuddled. CJ McCollum, a season high with 30.
So the next movement we're going to talk about is a punch drag. So it's going to be similar to our under drag. The only difference is what we do with the basketball. All right, so ball's in my right hand right now. I'm going to get into that same driving stance with that right foot forward. I'm selling a hard drive to the rim. All right, the only difference we're going to say here is that maybe the defender is a little bit tighter to the inside of my body as opposed to being out in front. So if I exchange under, I'm bringing the ball to my defender. Right, I hope we can visualize that. Instead of exchanging, we're just gonna take a hard dribble outside this foot where it's protected to stop myself. Defender's momentum should still carry them past me, right? And I should still have separation once I finish the movement. Okay, so we're just gonna rep out that punch drag right now. Since we're not exchanging, just keep the ball in your right hand for a couple reps. We're looking for at least 5, like I said, and then we'll switch to our left. Let's take a look. Switch to my left here. Now I'm stopping hard on that left foot.
Dario, Jerebko goes down, and Dario with a field goal. Down goes Jerebko.
Talk about is going to be behind the back stop. So again, it's similar in terms of how I'm looking for separation, but it varies a little bit. This time our feet are going to change. So instead of ending up in the driving stance, right, selling a drive like the first 2, we're going to end up stopping with our feet a little more even. Okay, so it's going to be a left-right stop. I'm in a position here where I could pull up. Okay, if the defender closes that space and cuts me off, we're just going to exchange to protect the ball, right? But it's not a pull back because I'm not in that driving stance. My feet are even, right? So I'm just exchanging, getting the ball to the opposite side of my body. We have our same options. We have a pull up. My feet are already set. We have the options to push or counter after as well. Okay, so again, similar movement, but just a slightly different variation that you can have in your back. All right, let's take a look at just our reps right now. Notice my feet stay even. On this first initial dribble, I could pull up based on where my feet are. That's right, stop, exchange behind your back. One more time. So real quick, let's talk about what we're looking for on a defender to make us find one of these movements, okay? So normally defenders are gonna be straight up, their feet are pretty even, their shoulders are pretty even, right? And if we see their chest, they're in a good defensive position. We want them to break this stance, right? That's gonna give us an opportunity to make one of the movements we've talked about. Okay, so if I can get my defender to go from here, maybe to here, right where their shoulders are turning, and they feel like they have to run to try to cut me off, right, that's going to be my pullback, right? So we're watching defender's shoulders to see if they turn. We're also watching feet to see if they step across. Anytime you can get a defender here, a pullback means that they have to turn and step all the way back just to contest. And a lot of times what happens is their feet tangle, and that's how we break ankles. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy at any point. Also, if you plan on practicing these or using them next time you get out on the court, comment suggestions you want to see. Follow me on Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm following you guys back. I'm always asking questions about what you want to see on here. And last but not least, subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell so you never miss a video. There is so much content coming. Thank you guys for watching.